fishing report 5/7, I believe. Yep, 5/7, Friday. So we've been fishing the Mac. Obviously, that's kind of the game right now. There's some other stuff open, the Lucky Mute and the Corseville Creek and whatnot. It's a Middle Fork Willamette. We haven't been doing that a whole lot because we've been fishing and guiding the Mac, and we kind of fish where we guide. That's kind of what we do. It's been probably the best dry fly spring I've ever seen. It's almost creepy how good it's been. The fish have been looking up consistently. I think that has to do with the fact that we just have lower water levels right now, and we have all spring. So the dry fly fishing has been ridiculous. I mean, geez, every time we go on it, we're impressed. Right now, we've got a crazy amount of bugs. You're gonna start seeing PMDs pretty consistently. We have the Mackenzie caddis that we're seeing consistently. We're still having March browns that we're seeing. On the upper river, we've seen a few yellow, a few golden stones, and a few yellow sallies. So that's super cool. If you like to throw big bugs, that's a fun game. It's early yet up there on the upper river. I was up there on Monday, and it didn't fish great. We came across some nice fish. Numbers weren't quite there yet. Water temp's still a little low up there, but there's definitely some bugs and some opportunity to catch fish with dries, and that's kind of what we did. And we streamer fished from the boat, and that was really productive as well. So you know our game by now. It's no secret. If you want to learn how to streamer fish, that's what we do. We like to throw big dry flies. Honestly, it's weird because what we've seen on the Mackenzie, especially from literally March 1st till now, has been all about what we do: swinging streamers, stripping streamers, and throwing dry flies. That's what we love to do. So that doesn't always happen. If you know anything about fly fishing, you don't always get those scenarios where that style, either swinging streamers, stripping streamers, or throwing dry flies, those three different styles of fly fishing, they don't always work. And we've had just crazy consistent good flows for it. The swinging streamers hasn't been as good, but it's still been decent. We like to see a little heavier flows to swing streamers. But anyways, if you want to learn that game, that's what we really love to do. We will still gladly throw bobbers, indicators, do that whole game. And we have done that, but that has just not been as effective, period. We've had a couple of days where we've done that and it's been okay. By and large, dry flies have been phenomenal. I mean, really, really good. And like I said earlier, the low flows probably contribute to that. So we're gonna start having things open up here in the next couple of weeks. We'll start guiding some other rivers and whatnot. And if you're interested in learning kind of the local game, let us know. If you're coming into town and you follow us on social media, all four of you outside of Oregon, let us know if you want a trip. We're booking. It's starting to fill up, and then speaking of outside our valley, which our valley is phenomenal. People sleep on it all the time. They have no idea the fishing that we have here. And I know a lot of folks go to Montana or Idaho or Wyoming, whatever. The fact is, we have blue ribbon trout streams right here. And what's cool about our fisheries is that we have native trout living in all of these fisheries. So to me, that's very cool. That's kind of what I live for. I mean, they're a different breed. They're a different animal. They definitely fight better on average, and they're just gorgeous. They're really something else. We have just beautiful fish here, whether it be a coastal cutthroat or a Mackenzie redside. They're just all gorgeous. Anyways, outside of our valley, we've got the Deschutes coming on. The big bugs are maybe happening today, depending on the weather over there. We were over there Sunday and went downriver on the jet sled. Saw a couple. Unfortunately, the White River was blown and made the river chocolate, so we came back that day. But swung some streamers, got some fish swinging streamers, but we were there for the big bugs and it didn't happen, so we left. Anyhow, so that's going to happen any day now. You're going to want salmon flies, golden stones, obviously. We've got tons of patterns, chubby Chernobyls, you know, rogue stones, golden stones, rolling stones, all the goods. So if you're going over there, stop by the shop, we can get you hooked up. You're going to want to throw like 7.5 foot, 2X leaders, work perfectly fine over there. 3X leaders are fine, but short, stout leaders to turn over the bugs. Have a 5 weight or a stout 4 will work. But yeah, fishing's awesome. Fishing's only going to get better. I love the fishing from now until the end of July. August, I'm not gonna lie, August gets tough. We start doing other stuff, sea run fishing and whatnot. But so if you're interested, book a trip between then and now. That's kind of prime dates. If you're gonna be coming in town in August, we can certainly find things for you to do. Speaking of actually big bugs, we just happen to have a pile of CF Berkheimers. You know that's what we fish, and there's a lot of other great rods out there. We got tons of rods, but Carrie Berkheimer up there at CF Berkheimer Fly Rods makes incredible rods, and people are always sleeping on his single handers. We got a pile of 2-handers over there. A pile of Berkheimer 2-handers, and they're awesome, they're incredible, but we have sold a decent amount of single handers throughout the years, and these things are incredible. So we've got the 590, a couple of those. We've got the 489, that's a phenomenal rod, that may be the best 4-weight alive right now. The 383, that's a cool stick. We've got the 595, the 695, the 795, and the 895. So those are 9.5-ish foot rods there. Really cool. Those are, the 595 and the 695, just phenomenal streamer lake rods, especially for around here. So if you're interested, come on by, take a look at them. Regardless, they're gorgeous to look at. We're super blessed to have them in the shop. Yeah. So come on by, check out the new stock. We're about as stocked as we've ever been right now, thankfully. It was getting a little scary there. But yeah, fishing's about to go off. Get geared up, get ready to go, and give us a call if you want to go. Thanks, guys.